is good, everybody? My Paper Moon fam. It's your boy, PaperSin, aka the Hokage of the village. Hidden in that loud, you feel me? And I'll be back with another reaction video for you. You know what I'm saying? And as with the Red Pill community, you know, I keep seeing some of their videos every now and then. I still don't know my thoughts on it, but I'm poking and prodding and seeing, is this part, what's this a part about? Is it true? How do I feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Let me look other things up that may back that up, but whatever. One of the things that I came across is about how body count apparently matters, mostly if you're a woman, and less likely if you're a man. I don't know if that's true, obviously, but apparently the video that we're reacting to says what science says about body count. This is by the YouTube channel Real Alex Clark. So I went ahead and looked up Alex Clark. I didn't really find anything if she was a scientist or anything like that. So maybe she's just stating scientific facts that she found herself. But it looks like she's a public figure, creator of politics, like politics except pop, for pop culture, politics, I guess. A host of the Spillover podcast, the Real Alex Clark on YouTube, the OG Cut, Cute Serative. Wait, what? Cute Serative? Anyway, and then yeah, Linktree and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I did poke around. She's apparently starting to become a birth control advocate. Or not advocate, but anti-birth control advocate, sorry. And she, well, just by looking at some of these titles and stuff and these words here, she's, passionate about a couple of things. So, but anyway, it doesn't really give her, back her up when talking about what science says about body count. So, like I said, she's probably stating some scientific facts that she's found online or something. I don't know, but we're gonna check this video out. As obviously, we're gonna take some of what she says with a grain of salt, because, like I said, I don't know what credit to give her. Whatever. Anyway, let's check it out.
Is killing you. Your body count is killing you.
One more time. Hold on. Wait, what?
Your body count is killing you.
MCC?
So why does everyone keep saying it doesn't matter? We're told that a woman's sexuality is equal to a man's, but is it?
I don't know. Is it? Your body count is killing you. Oh shit.
Feminists have a right to be fed up with men for their over-sexualization and objectification of our bodies. But what has their solution been? To empower women by encouraging self-objectification? To normalize sexualization as long as women are the perpetrators?
What's the sluttiest thing you've ever...
I have heard that people say that feminism didn't free women, it freed men. Or it freed men more than it did women or something. I don't know.
Done.
I've ran a train multiple times.
How many guys?
There you
go. 2, 3.
Me and Adam finally, so I don't know.
Yeah, yesterday.
Raw. What?
And what made you a slut?
God damn.
Because I own my body. My body is not a political playground. It's not a place for legislation. It's mine and it's my future. And
if we say that we're just a whole, do we really take back some power?
Wait, let me return this. Wait, friendly reminder, you're just a hole, and a nice hole at that. Oh no, come on.
Just a hole.
And you're just 3 holes, and that's all you're good for? Multiple holes, not just one.
Do we really take back some power
Bro,
if we objectify ourselves
those
and
comments
call it a
were
choice?
mixed race,
Does that
mixed
magically
genders.
give women the keys to the castle, or does it lock us in a basement of despair and shame?
I'm gonna be honest with you because no one else will. Any guy who says he's interested in you beyond just f***ing you,
damn,
is full of
damn.
Have we gotten
She must have a
happier since
shitty
the
personality.
sexual revolution encouraged us to have sex like a man? I never understood how we jumped from acknowledging that a lack of accountability from promiscuous men was an issue to somehow praising women for their promiscuity and lack of accountability. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Usually what I look for in a guy is
1 + 1.
just like a one-night hangout.
I normally end things by sending a text. I don't think it's going to work out with us.
It's not you, it's me. Kiss. Send.
Arguably, culture has always encouraged women to make themselves appealing to men.
That's very original of her.
Makeup, beautiful clothes, alluring scents have been utilized for centuries to court a partner, to find a man that is worthy of marriage. But our materialistic and modern culture has distorted this timeless desire to be attractive, not to be seen as charming, mystical, and elegant in beauty, but to be seen as an object that has surface level appeal. Modern women are being encouraged to simplify our identities to our sexual appeal. And our generation is buying it. Walk the streets in any major US city and you'll see women gloating over their body count. How do I know? Because I've talked to them.
I literally don't care about body count. Like long term with a virgin, that might be difficult for me personally.
Does body count matter?
No.
And for all the surface level appeal, if you'd even call it that, are we actually better off? We've utilized the blueprint we've been given, but the only thing to materialize is sky-high STDs, mood and personality disorders, rape culture, legal prostitution, depression, and loneliness. Promiscuity is the snake oil of the modern feminist movement. Everyone is profiting off of this lie that women will get ahead if we're constantly underneath someone. Research suggests there is a linear relationship between the probability of substance use disorders and an individual's number of sexual partners.
Wait. The relationship between multiple sex partners and anxiety, depression, and substance dependence disorders. A cohort study. Okay, rewind that back. But also, personally, I don't really care what women do if they want to, their body, their choice, kind of want to be sluts. And I did not mean to say that. Sorry, YouTube. If they want to be promiscuous, then, go for it. If they don't want to be, doesn't matter. That's just my opinion. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind either way.
Underneath someone. Research suggests there is a linear relationship between the probability of substance use disorders and an individual's number of sexual partners. The consequences to your physical health are insane. STD and STI rates are shocking. There were 2.5 million new cases of syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea in 2021. Syphilis infections alone shot up 26%. Among bisexual women, STD rates were even higher.
Ambitious.
Yo, wrap it up. Be safe out there, y'all. Wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Sexy. And has undetected gonorrhea.
And I feel like a lot of us already knew this or could have guessed this to be true, but what really interested me was seeing what happened to promiscuous people after marriage. Only 1 in 10 married people who label themselves as having a higher than average body count would say they're very satisfied in their marriage. These couples are hit with the count.
Only 1 in 10 married people who label themselves as having higher than average body count. So only 1 in 10 are, so the other 9 out of 10 are saying, yes, their body count is higher than average, but they're not satisfied in their marriage.
Say they're very satisfied in their marriage. These couples are hit with an onslaught of complications, trust issues, insecurity, low self-esteem, and inability to pair bond, depression, and reports of cheating are through the roof, ultimately leading to a greater likelihood for divorce. On the flip side,
And that's why people say that, hey, they don't want, that's why people in the red pill, the community are saying, I'm guessing, are saying they don't want a woman who has a high body count and is promiscuous because it will ruin her ability to pair bond, and it gets in the long run it's just a waste your time because they'll probably won't be satisfied in their marriage and then they'll want to leave, and then what was the point in getting married in the first place? Does love still exist in the West?
to 20% of married adults who have only had sex with one person, that being their spouse, reported having a happier and higher quality marriage than those who had several sexual partners before getting married. Sexually inexperienced couples are 2 to 3 times more likely to have a highly stable marriage. This isn't hearsay or Christian propaganda or conjecture. It's scientifically proven. And if you really want to be mind blown, get this. Christians are having more orgasms and better sex than non-Christians.
Wait, what did that say?
More
wrap it
orgasms.
up. They did not show fucking Dave Chappelle's skit. Wrap it up. All right, this says, people who go to church regularly also enjoy their sex partner more. 84% of people who attend religious services weekly gave their partner higher marks. Okay, go ahead, Christians, do your thing.
And better sex than non-Christians.
Wrap it up.
For real? Not even close?
Not even close.
When I see how much evidence exists that shows how damaging physically and mentally hookup culture is, I wonder how something like cancel culture hasn't come for Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy.
Every guy has had that moment where you're like, I low-key am down to that 6 because she's gonna be so nasty on my that I'm gonna be like getting it. And then she also knows she has to leave.
Here's a prime example of someone who spent years encouraging millions of women to buy into this con of a lifestyle, then signed on to do a $60 million deal with Spotify. And as soon as the ink was dry, she did a full rebrand, $1 million deal with Spotify into this con. Your body that a woman
son of a
snake oil of even like to cheat on him. And
Spotify clinches 60 million plus deal with Alex Cooper for her Call Her Daddy podcast, yanking it away from Barstool. 60 million plus.
Dry. She did a full rebrand and pivot away from her original content. As soon as the ink was dry, she did a full rebrand.
At the heart of the Call Her Daddy feud, brand building contract issues, and a bunch of trademarks. So let's see, she was saying she did a full rebrand.
Pivot away from
a strain of feminism palatable to the common misogynist. A case against Call Her Daddy.
Her original content and show format. All of she did a full rebrand and pivot away from her original content and show format. All of a sudden, she's doing mental health and celebrity interviews. What happened to telling girls to cheat on him and embrace being just a whole? Now she herself is engaged.
I'm engaged.
Whoa.
I know.
The question is, did Alex Cooper have a change of heart and realize that she was peddling a fraudulent lifestyle that brings more pain and suffering than it does empowerment?
And she didn't tell her audience.
If hookup culture truly makes women happier and fulfilled, why would she accept a wedding proposal? It seems sus, to say the least, and I find it very interesting that absolutely no media outlet has asked her about this.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here.
Did she tell her audience?
Please disperse.
Probably not, but maybe she might have. I don't know.
Understand that several industries stand to lose millions if you decide to stop partaking in casual hookups, it's hard not to get away from the feeling that you're being used. If women maintained a higher set of standards, Big Pharma would hemorrhage money with lost birth control sales. Planned Parenthood misses out on abortion, which is where the bulk of their profits come from.
In 2019 to 2020, abortions made up 96.6% of Planned Parenthood's pregnancy resolution services, while prenatal services, miscarriage care, and adoption referrals accounted for only 2.2%.
Think of how many people are misled into thinking that promiscuity won't negatively affect them. Former porn stars Mia Khalifa and Joshua Broom are two people who say that's a big fat lie. And they now have to deal with the overwhelming consequences that come from their promiscuity. Mia Khalifa was one of Pornhub's top performers. Now she says the 11 videos that she made will haunt her until the day she dies.
I do remember hearing that. Me, no, I can't wear my glasses because the HS boys keep saying I look like Mia K with them. It makes me uncomfortable. Oh man. So people that just have similar facial features or have a similar look to Mia Khalifa are getting, damn. You were only 13? What the fuck?
She warns others not to support another woman getting exploited, even if that woman will be able to pay her rent. In the end, none of it was worth it to her.
The major production companies prey on vulnerable young women. I couldn't scream loud enough. There's nothing I could do to make it go away or to make them stop. I didn't.
Are you okay talking about this?
I personally interviewed former adult actor Joshua Broome on The Spillover about what it was really like in the porn industry.
I felt humiliated. I felt ashamed. I'm here just to clock
Like
in.
any work, any job.
And do a job that I don't want to do.
He filmed over 1,000 X-rated movies over 6 years under a pseudonym. At the height of his fame, he simultaneously won Performer of the Year while also planning the steps to end his own life. Here's the thing. Women literally hold the power to end hookup culture permanently. You attract your tribe. Our actions create the culture we live in. We let men use us and then we pretend it's something to boast about. We all claim we're high value, but have no standards for the men we let into our pants. The harder it is to get.
And that's why a lot of men be like, well, why would I do all this stuff to date you when you've let all these other guys, you know, smash for free? Why would I do all this extra stuff just to do the same thing that they've done? Or like for OnlyFans, why would I do all this extra stuff to, you know, see what you're like behind closed doors when all these other guys can do the same thing for just, if they just pay $5?
With you, the more perceived value you have to men, which means they're gonna want you. They love to chase. It's basic supply and demand. And yes, the men also play a part in this. They will willingly participate in the promiscuity, but turn around and hold it against the women who engage with them. How can you rack up your own body count and then wonder where all the virgin women are? Bro, you
true.
and your friends slept with them.
Yeah.
Don't have.
Yeah. I used to watch Fresh and Fit a lot. Especially their Money Mondays, to be honest, because they had other things that were separate from their late night shows. So I used to watch like things like the Money Mondays and stuff like that. But every now and then I would see their, you know, their nighttime shows with when they had the women guests and everything like that. And well, okay, I lost what I was trying to say.
Wonder where all the
they used to say that men aren't hoes, they're hoe makers. And so, yeah, we as men, we have to step up as well. We need to, well, first off, we need to stop trying to sleep with every woman we can. You know what I'm saying? We need to try and get to the point where it's like, okay, is this someone who we need to bring it back? Is this someone could quit the hookup culture? Is this someone that I would like to see a future with? Before, you know, just immediately always trying to go to smash. Because if we start asking where the virgins are, then there's no wonder where they are. But they do say that women hold the keys to sex, but men hold the keys to relationship. But maybe I don't know.
Virgin women are. Bro, you and your friends slept with them.
Yeah,
don't have
sex.
Good. Because you will get pregnant and die.
People are really out here making the stupidest arguments for this too. They'll be like, how are you going to know that you found the right fit if you don't try on several different pairs of shoes? Let me ask you something.
Come on now.
When you learned to ride a bike, did you learn on a bike you were riding, or did it take several bikes before you learned how to ride?
Bike I was riding.
Step away from the bike.
We don't have to allow it. Make them prove that they're worthy, and this whole scheme implodes. We are the gatekeepers. This was how it was actually supposed to be. There is a price to pay for promiscuity, and it could be an unplanned pregnancy or an STD, but the emotional cost is what really eats away at you, and it's what everyone seems to gloss over. It's called intimacy for a reason. It's biologically impossible for women to have sex and not get connected emotionally. The hormones released during sex sex are like super glue. Oxytocin and vasopressin work to bond a man and a woman specifically. Ladies, don't sleep on oxytocin, pun intended. That's the same chemical released during childbirth and breastfeeding. These hormones were literally designed for creation. If you keep hooking up with multiple partners before finding the one, that super glue loses its stickiness over time, eventually making it harder to pair bond to your forever partner.
Is your life just terrible? I know how that feels.
This isn't religious conjecture. This is the biological evidence that your body count is killing you. People spent the last couple years asking conservatives if we trusted the science. But do you?
Well, I mean, let me know what you guys think, I guess. Because I agree with a lot of what she said.
Your body count.
But like again, she did show us some articles on where she got her, where she sourced her information about the things she talked about. So I guess we don't have to take it with that much grains of salt, that too many grains of salt, not even a grain maybe. But it is interesting to see it. I know that it's technically unfair when it comes to being promiscuous, but we as men also need to hold ourselves accountable for, who we sleep with. Like, just because we can doesn't mean we should. We need to have, we need to have self-control over these type of things. Just because, like I said, just because we can doesn't mean we should. And yes, women may hold the keys to sex, but apparently men hold the keys to relationship. But when it comes down to it, shouldn't we all just be working together for each other, for a better society, instead of worrying about, just trying to be with someone because of their looks or appeal or how they seem to you, instead when they could just be, an asshole or just someone who's promiscuous. And then we end up asking ourselves, where are all the good men and where are all the good women? It's an unfortunate thing. Hopefully we'll get past this as a society and we'll learn to, do better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. As always, links to everything will be in the description below. So be sure to check out Real Alex Clark on YouTube. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things that I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that. In case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you.